Hello everyone, welcome. This video is going to be a little bit more serious than my other ones. Got my friend Little Pup here to talk about it with me.
Yep.
You want to start, Chris?
Oh, what do I start with?
Indirectly, but I don't even know. As some of you may know, it's starting to get hot outside. Summer is rolling in. It is April. And what that means when it comes to summer, you're going to see more types of vehicles enter into the driving part of life.
As some of you may know, from knowing us in life already, even going to school with us, just knowing of us, one of our friends that we went to school with, as the title says, I'm sure as you click on it, you'll see that it says motorcycle awareness, and that's always been like a subject,
A heavy
that like,
topic.
yeah, like a heavy topic for a lot of people, especially for those who are motorcycle enthusiasts and um like that's their life basically, you know. They vouch for that heavily, and there's a reason to that. um Last night Maddie and I were on, we were a bit shocked. I can't even say that. It's not a bit of a shock. It's like, wow,
Came out of nowhere, basically.
literally. But we received some news from a friend, heard from a friend who heard from someone.
Friend.
But we received news that our friend Tyler was in a motorcycle accident last night, and fortunately he passed away last night. I don't know how, like, what happened,
I
like
do.
if he, like,
I know what happened.
go ahead.
So, basically, a truck with a trailer cut in front of him, didn't signal at all, just went ahead and took a left turn right in front of him, and they didn't yield, they just went, and going at full force, 45 miles per hour. Tyler did end up ramming into the back side of that trailer. All because this person was not cautious and was not paying attention and didn't use their turn signal. Honestly, probably didn't see him because they weren't aware. And that's why we're making this video, to try to help spread awareness for those who do ride motorcycles. Because it happens more than you think, and you honestly not think about it until it does happen to someone you know. That you need to have awareness while you are on the road. Like, people are, It could happen to anyone you know.
Unfortunately, it just happened to happen to us and Tyler's family. And, like, even, like, how, like, when you're growing up and your parents or, like, whoever you're with, are like, make sure you look both ways before you cross the street.
That's
Same
the
premise
same.
with
Yeah.
driving. Literally, like, you're behind the wheel of a vehicle of any sort, you're supposed to pay attention to everything, not just what's dead set in front of you.
You're in charge of your life and the lives of others when you get
Exactly.
behind the wheel.
And like me personally, like when I heard this, I'm like, that's crazy, like no, like that can't happen. Like he literally just graduated and was going to college.
It's
You know,
crazy more because this person was an advocate for motorcycle safety and honestly just being aware of what is around you and just paying attention because motorcycle deaths happen more than you think. In most percentages, over 40% of motorcycle accidents end in being fatal, and there are over 6,000 deaths from motorcycle accidents every year. And that number has been continuing to grow in the past 4 years. And you don't realize it until, it happens to a loved one or someone you may have known. Even not like completely personally, just, someone that you have heard of. And that's not why this awareness needs to be spread because yeah, it could happen to anyone, but you need to try to prevent it before it does happen to one of your family members or friends. And that's why we're here making this video, to try to help spread that awareness of just knowing what is around you while you are driving, because realistically, when you're on a motorcycle, you have no protection around you. And you could stop and say, yeah, don't ride a motorcycle then, but honestly, they shouldn't have to have that fear that they're not going to make it home because someone doesn't want to pay attention. Because when you get your license, you are vowing to pay attention to the road, that you're vowing that you're not going to put the lives of others in danger. Like, I understand accidents can happen, but when you cause them to happen by just not wanting to pay attention or putting that extra time to go a little bit slower, it's not fair to the others. It's not fair to family members, friends of people who could die.
I know my grandpa Ike, before he passed due to COVID, unfortunately, um he himself was big motorcycle guy. He had a couple Harley Davidson motorcycles, and before he got older, and wasn't able to ride them anymore, like he 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 was always he always made sure that, yeah, he was careful, but like at the same time, like he vouched for the same thing as well, because there were a few times where he almost had been struck by a vehicle due to them not paying attention and whatnot, you know. And like, I mean, like Maddie said, like it's only them. It's literally them and the bike. There's nothing surrounding them besides their helmet. Sure, you can have all this other like protective gear, the like help with like road rash if you end up like wiping out or something, like that's completely possible. But it's not gonna help if you're there at a stoplight, and car just comes by and doesn't see you, like that's it, like it'll help a little, but it's not gonna help a whole lot. Just always be cautious of what's going on, no matter what, like doesn't matter if it's, you know, just crazy to think that someone, you know, like you could know them and then just out of nowhere they could be gone, that it's literally like you have to cherish every moment, like they could be gone the next day, they could be gone that same day. I've been in the past month, I've been to two different uh, funerals from my family. Yeah, I wasn't close, but it's family, that's it's hard knowing that, they were there and now they're not.
If his family puts up a GoFundMe or anything, I will link it. But as of right now, since it did only happen very recently, no further news or anything. We have no idea what's going to happen to the person that did strike and kill our friend. It's honestly just up in the air right now. And he's going to be missed very, very much.
The outpour of like the posts and everything from just people who knew him and like people who were his friends and everything, like it's been it's been great to see, like, everyone sharing their memories with him, and just like sending out nothing but love. To see that
Um,
from them.
Even if you are unable to donate or anything for this cause, even a simple share could save somebody's life. I'm honestly just gonna leave this here for now, because honestly I feel like we could cover anything. Well, sorry, not like everything, but like the basis of what awareness you should have on the road. So feel free to share this with others to, help keep people safe. Because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to get home to our families. And because of somebody not paying attention, our friend will never be able to go home to his family. Alright, please comment your condolences if you do know this person, or just if you've had a family member pass because of this. Everyone just stay safe. And, treat the road with the same respect that you want others to treat it.